Hello everyone, Mo here. With just one day left to the update, I'm going to share with you guys my idea for my Arc Witch build or a lighting build in general. And I'm going to show the skill tree, but keep in mind this skill tree may be up for changes, so keep that just in mind. So, and I'm going to talk about a little bit about some specific gear I plan to use, so we will see. But first, I went for my idea is to go for the spell damage in the beginning. I'm going to go for Occultist Dominion, Lightning Walker, Cruel Perception, Deep Thoughts, and I'm probably in really early game going to go for Breath of Lightning and Heart of Thunder. And I probably taking these later in the game. And I'm gonna go for Elemental Overload. I'm going to take Mental Rapidity, and I'm going to take Stormweaver. The Stormweaver was pretty nice. And I'm going to take Purity of Flesh. And here you can see one of the new changes in the passive skill tree, which are Seal of Oath is now really close to Serenity. And I'm going to take Serenity because I want to use Herald of Lightning and Herald of Thunder, and I even want to use a Curse Aura as well. That's my idea at least. And the Curse Aura will be Conductivity, obviously. I also have Quick Recovery for some much needed mana regeneration and some life regeneration, which are really awesome. Arc is a very mana hungry skill, and I'm probably going to in this build also use Ball Lightning as well. I'm going to take Light of Divinity, and as I said before, I'm going to take Elemental Overload because I'm not going to be a crit based build. I'm going to be a Lightning Penetration based build, so I'm going to have like 60% Lightning Penetration. That's my idea. So Elemental Overload, and I'm going to proc it with a cost on damage taken and maybe Orb of Storms as well. I will see how that will work. I'm going to have Light of Divinity as I said before, Elementalists, which are really nice, give me some resistance, so a little bit of damage and a 5% chance to shock, crit and ignite. And I'm going to be an Elementalist, so everything that causes elemental status effects are welcome. I'm going to take Retribution, Life, actually Discipline and Training, Century, Brightness Decree. These nice notes here. I really need some mana, so I'm taking a lot of mana. I'm going to go for Combat Stamina, some more tankiness and armor, always nice. I'm going to go down to take Barbarism. This Yule Socket here, probably going to take this later in the game by the way. And I'm going to have Juggernaut, why not? And Armor Mastery, Warrior's Blood, Heart of the Warrior, these nice life notes here. And I'm going to take Unwavering Stance. And if I need, and I may need, I may be going to take Diamond Skin as well. And also taking the big life wheel here. So this is my passive skill tree. And when it comes to the Ascendancy tree, I'm going to go in this order. I'm probably going to take either Program of Calamity or Line with the Primordial. I actually think I'm going to take Line with the Primordial first. Then I'm going to take Program of Calamity. And then later I take Shape of Dissolution. And then I take Beacon of Ruin. This will be my last one because Beacon of Ruin is a very good note. But in my opinion, it's a little bit of a luxury to have this one. I'm probably going to use Elemental. What was the name for that now? Elemental Perfilation, sorry. I can use this one because I need to ascend 4th time, and I always know that ascend 4th time, like finding the trials for the last one, that takes forever. And now we're gonna talk a little bit about the items. And I'm going to show them on the screen here. So my biggest idea for defense is 2 items. One, it is Arid South, which in this update is going to be buffed. So it's going to increase Lightning Gems level by 2 instead of 1. That's the old one. So that's just made them better. And they have 20% Lightning Penetration, which are fantastic. So nice lightning damage. But the big thing with just South, they are South, North, East and West, and all of them have different effects. Some of them do more lightning damage, shock duration, shock chance, and I don't really remember the last one right now. But the one I want to use are Arid South, and I'm going to use Arid South because of this effect. For each element I get hit by, I get 4% increased damage of that element. I'm going to use this item together with the lightning coil. So if I get hit by physical damage, it increases my lightning damage because some of the physical damage are converted to lightning damage. And I'm going to have overcapped lightning damage due to Arid South effect, sorry, which increases my maximum lightning resist by 5. And I actually may be going to use Purity of Lightning as well, which even more increases my maximum lightning resist. So I'm going to be pretty tanky against physical damage. And it's going to, every time I take physical damage, I'm going to have a 40% increased lightning damage. I'm also going to take reduced damage for the next hit in the next 4 seconds, which may be even more tanky against just physical damage. I haven't tried it out yet, so I don't know how well it will work because, as I said, I haven't tried it yet. So, but that is one of the big ideas I have. And of course, I'm going to use some golems, and I'm probably going to have a helmet which increases the level of my minions. And I'm also going to use for gems, I'm going to use lightning penetration because my goal is to have at least 60% lightning penetration. So the enemy's resistance will not matter that much because I will just pierce through the resistance. And I'm going to use arc, going to be my main skill I'm going to focus on. But I'm probably going to use some other lightning skills as well, like ball lightning. And I'm probably going to level up like all of the lightning skills because why not? And then I can just switch around with them and see which one I like the most. But I'm really sure I'm actually going to use arc the most. But I will see. And then the rest of the gear I'm planning to use is just good old-fashioned protective gear. And I don't need any crit on my gear, so I don't care about that. And I'm gonna try to get, if the now are not too expensive, I want to get the legacy version of the lightning coil. So I really hope that one will be available in the new league as a relic. And I don't know how expensive that will be. But anyway, this is my thought on my upcoming lightning build, which I hope will be good. But as I said, I haven't tried it, and I don't know how good this skill tree looks like will be. I think it will be good, and I'm really happy for this skill tree and this build. But as I said, I don't know how good it will be, so time will tell. Anyway, tell me in a comment what you think about my ideas and how you like it. And by the way, stay tuned and subscribe because I'm going to upload and upgrade all of my other builds. And the first one I'm going to upgrade are my crit blade flurry build. I'm gonna try to do that upgrade as soon as I possibly can. Anyway, thank you all for watching and see you in the new expansion.